today, this is part 50 of the Declaration of Independence. Um, I'm the most civilized savage. Uh, Nor have we been wanting in attention to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connection and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and consanguinity. Ooh, big words, right? We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace, friends. Right? Wow. Oh, get some. You got some big words, some small words, some old words, right? Um, Nor have we been wanting in attention to our British brethren. Okay. So, fuck the British. First and foremost, I'm American. I've never had to deal with a British guy in my whole fucking life. Just saying. Right? But I've had to deal with a whole lot of people that act a whole lot like fucking the British were. And I'm not really allowed to comment on that because that's discrimination or something against fucking British people. I don't fucking know. My consanguinity, we're busy shooting those motherfuckers a while ago. So I don't care about them. Okay? Okay. Wow, big words. Anyways, and so when I read this today as an American that has never had to deal with the sufferance of the British tyranny, but only American tyranny, yes, cross out British, put American brethren. We have been wanting an attention to our American brethren, right? Well, nor have we been wanting in attention to our British brethren. That's just saying we no longer care, right? We don't care what you have to say. Cool story, bro. We don't want the attention. We don't want to be famous. We just want to say, hey, I'm sick of this. Is that so hard to understand nowadays? Because a lot of people are doing that. Okay. Anyways, we have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. Definitely need to be careful with my words that I use on this sentence. Because if America hasn't gotten a warning by some of the course of human events that have happened in recent history, a little bit farther history, whatever you want to say, they have been warned, right? Not only have they been warned, they've been warned on multiple occasions. Not only that, there are other parts of this document that say a whole bunch of stuff that definitely pronounces their abuses and usurpations, if that means anything. But nothing means nothing to these people, right? To the legislature, right? Their stupid book is all that matters. Anyways. and so, unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. Well, there are a lot of things that they get to decide that I've never had a choice in, and a lot of them aren't warrantable, right? Because it was warrantable to debate this fucking 50 years ago or whatever when you were having the conversation, but you can't have the conversation nowadays. Because guess what? You can't fix old fucking trash, right? we won't do it. We won't accept it. It is what it is, right? We can't fix our old issues that we made. No, we have new issues that we're making that we're also not going to fix, but we're going to make more issues and say it's to fix those issues. Blah 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 blah. Right? Anyways, we have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity. Man, I'm really not liking this word, but it's a fucking beautiful word. Or it is today to me, right? So we have appealed, right? So we have come to their face and said, hey, I don't like this stuff, right? And we have done it, we have appealed to their native justice, right? So the American justice, right? When you go to your lawyer and you say, hey, this is kind of fucked up, and he says, yeah, fucking that's life, right? So you appealed, right? You went up to the judge and said, hey, I don't think this is right. You went on your soapbox. You did whatever you thought. Me, I'm making YouTube now. Cool, this is my soapbox or whatever. This helps me appeal, right? Because I've sent in my fucking whatever papers they fucking needed for my other appeal. But that's a whole nother story, right? So native justice. And justice is a word that needs to be defined because a lot of people don't see justice. And I haven't seen justice in the past, right? And I want to speak about that, but then we're going to go into this wonderful word I learned today. Well, didn't learn it today, but learn more about it today. Magnanimity, right? And so I got my big book of definitions, and in it is magnanimity, right? But magnality is first, right? And it means something great, accomplished, or attained. Okay, so that's what we want in the world. We want magnality in the world, right? But what is magnanimity, right? It comes from a Latin word, greatness of soul, from magnanimous, magnus being magnanimous, greatness of mind, that elevate or dignify dignity of soul which encounters danger and trouble with tranquility and firmness, which raises the possessor above revenge and makes him delight in acts of benevolence, right? Which makes him disdain injustice and meanness, and prompts him to sacrifice personal ease, interest, and safety for the accomplishment of useful and noble objects. Generosity, high-mindedness, chivalrousness, synonyms, right? Magnanimous, right? Magus, great, and annis, mind, soul. Great of mind, elevated in soul or sentiment. Brave, disconcerted, and magnanimous, prince or general. Dictated by magnanimity, exhibiting nobleness of soul, liberal and honorable, not selfish. There is an indissoluble union between a magnanimous policy and the solid rewards of public prosperity and felicity. Washington. Okay. Wow, it even has a quote from Washington in this old dictionary. What does Bing give me? Magnanimity, noun, the fact or condition of being magnanimous. Generosity, both sides will have to show magnanimity. Synonyms, generosity, charitableness, charity, benevolence, benefit, blah, blah, open-handedness, big-heartedness, great-heartedness. It's fucking, what kind of definition is that compared to fucking this, right? And that's how cheap your guys' magnanimity is, right? It's as cheap as that. Oh, yeah, we said we're fucking magnanimous. We're generous. We're in the right mind, right? Yeah, y'all fight over petty shit all the fucking time, right? And see, I'm trying to be magnanimous by not trying to seek out revenge, which raises the possessor above revenge and makes him delight in acts of benevolence. Say America does that. Does it? It doesn't. So, there's that, right? Because we're willing to just go fucking put people in the dirt for fun. Violence is more American than apple pie and Soul Train. That's a quote from Ill Bill. Fucking put that on your fucking quotes. Right? So, we've appealed to justice, and we've appealed to magnanimity, right? Hard words. Anyways, does America have it? Do we have the justice that we are seeking on a daily basis? I doubt it. Right? Do we have fucking people being above revenge? People being above petty bullshit? Do we have people being above the rest? Magnanimous. Do we have that? I wouldn't call my fucking president magnanimous. He won't even fucking come to my face and tell me some shit. Right? At least not without 50 fucking people around him. Fucking, I swear to God. Right? My generals probably need fucking 500 people. Right? In general, he's high class. Fucking surrounded by soldiers if he's gonna go talk to this one guy. Probably. That's just how it is. Right? These people are apparently magnanimous and fucking whatever else. So fucking just and high righteous. And our Supreme Court's, no, they're magnanimous too. Right? Congress, when they were hiding away from their constituents, like fucking cowards and snakes fucking slithering in the fucking grass of fucking chairs of nobodies. Right? And so, yeah, you fucking show us how magnanimous you guys are. I don't see it. Right? And years ago, I wanted, oh God, did I want to just fucking be like all those people during whatever, right? January 6th or 9th or whatever the fuck bullshit it was, right? I wanted to be one of those people years ago. Talked to a guy and he's like, whoa, you can, nobody's stopping you, right? But when they lock you in a hole and they throw away the hole, I'm not going to be there to pull you out, right? And here's the thing. They don't care about you. They never will, pretty much. It's how the conversation went. So if you're either going to work for them and half of them will hate you and half of them will like you and all of them will be snakes, or you're just not going to care and you're just going to let them do whatever and things will be okay. It will be good enough. Well, it's not. And since then, it's gotten worse. And I don't see the magnanimity in our government. There is no benevolence. There is no justice. There's no friendship. There's no bonding, right? There's none of that. Y'all are fucking hating each other all day, every day on the fucking news. You tell me you fucking like each other? Oh, well, that's a contradiction. Can we talk about that? Oh, no. Go back to fucking hating each other and then tell me I say you guys are fucking this and, nope, you'll team up real quick to fucking put a peasant down. But that's a whole nother topic, right? And we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations. Okay. Well, someone definitely brought the common ties and the kindred to disavow these usurpations over the last month. All in the name of democracy. Yeah, we've been seeing the usurpations for years, and it's... Oh, no, this time, these guys are definitely the bad guys. It's not us, it's them. Which would it inevitably interrupt our connection and correspondence? Due to what's going on with connections and correspondence and big tech and blah, blah, blah. No comment. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and consanguinity. Yeah. Okay, so our fellow brethren aren't hearing us out either, right? They're not, and they hear me crying out, "Hey, I need a hand up," right? Not a handout. I need a hand up. I'll help you up if you ever fall, right? I need a hand up real quick. Can you help me out? I fell. Help! I've fallen. I can't get up, right? And no, that guy's like, "Who the fuck are you, guy? Go fuck yourself," right? He has no connection to me because I'm a nobody. When if you look at today's society and someone's getting mugged, more people will pull out a phone and video record it than someone just pulling out a gun and shooting the guy that's fucking mugging the person, right? So the consanguinity is not there. We don't have the bonds like we used to have with just even our neighbors, right? I don't have a bond with a whole lot of people outside my house, which is fine because most people are fucking assholes. That's abuse. Anyways, we must, therefore, acquiesce in necessity. All right? So, acquiesce is an interesting word, right? And I just grabbed the whole fucking being definition real quick, right? And it says, we must therefore acquiesce in necessity. All right. Acquiesce, accept something reluctantly but without protest, right? So we're humbly accepting the terms without putting up a fight, right? Which I personally have done way too much of, but okay. Anyways, we must therefore acquiesce in necessity, so accept, right? Which denounces our separation. So, we must protest, right? Okay, we must accept without protest, reluctantly, the separation. Okay, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind. Enemies in war, in peace, friends. Well, hell, that's how I hold everybody, right? If you want to come be my friend, I'll invite you over. You fucking eat my bread, drink my water, right? Enjoy my shelter. I'll fucking have a conversation with you, fucking whatever, right? You want to bring me to war? Make someone an enemy? Okay, I'll give me an enemy to go make, right? If you make me your enemy, be careful because that is a strong word, right? And war is a strong word, right? And then peace friends. Yeah, I like the in peace friends. We should be friends, right? And I hold everybody to the same fucking standard, right? You want to be cool, let's be cool. If you don't want to be cool, let's not be cool, right? And I have acquiesced a lot of events. And I have shown my magnanimity and tried to be humble, right? I'm just sick of it though. I'm so sick of all you fucking people. It's gotten too far, right? I can't look at you people and call you my brethren, right? Whether it's American brethren, British brethren, whatever fucking brethren. Most people I don't give two fucks about, right? If you want, most people I give enough of fucks about, right? If you come asking me for help, man, I'm sure I'll help you out, brother, right? But better not be over some petty bullshit, right? Point at your problem and I'll fucking hit it with a hammer. That's what I'm good at, right? If that doesn't fix it, then you asked the wrong guy, right? If all you wanted were words to fix everything, sorry, make believe. Your fiction doesn't help you, right? But whatever. And that's a whole lot of what people want nowadays. That's what keeps them safety. And safety for the accomplishment of useful and noble objects, right? They're too worried about safety, right? They're, disdain injustice and meanness and prompts him to sacrifice personal ease, interest, and safety for the accomplishment of useful and noble objects. Well, here it is. Here's my magnanimity, right? Me being magnanimous, right? I'm quitting. I'm quitting America for America, right? Because guess what? I'm done being safe for you guys. I'm done with your guys' interests, right? And I don't need it to be easy, right? You guys weren't making it easy in the first place, right? Who says life is easy? Life is suffering. Said some fucking guy, right? So to enjoy a little bit of it, I'm quitting, and it might be tough for a little bit, right? But life is tough. We have to get over all this fiction because guess what? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or so some other guy said, right? Well, anyways, guys, y'all have a good one. This was good. These are some big words, right? That people were understanding 200 years ago, and yet today you have to deal with a retard that fucking puts Gorilla Glue in her hair. No comment, right? Anyways, y'all have a good one. Peace. I'm out.